this afternoon. Check back in with meteorologist Matt Wintz.
All right, and happy Thursday to you, and happy Thursday to everybody. It feels nice. We're on the precipice of the weekend here, and the weekend's going to feature some active weather. I think we're all kind of getting ready for this system. It's well advertised. It's going to bring us our first snow of the season on the way late weekend and the beginning of next week. So enjoy this mild air while it lasts. Let's get you out the door here the rest of the afternoon. We've got sunshine. You'll need the sunglasses. We do have some increasing high clouds that are expected later today. The big picture setup, we've got the low that produces the wind, which is outbound. We've got a high pressure, albeit temporarily, and then we're on to all low pressures. It's like a low pressure train as we go throughout the weekend. But for us here locally, there's a lot coming at us. In fact, there's a lot coming at the U.S. right now with this fire hose. See these clouds lining up all over the Pacific. Typically, these will go up and down. Some of them will miss the Pacific Northwest. But these are all coming in right at the Pacific. It's an atmospheric river event, and they're going to have lots of rain and wind along the coast. For us, how this plays in is it jumps the Rockies, and a lot of times these will form storm systems. And boy, do we have a lot of them coming our way here in the extended forecast. So the first one arrives tomorrow with some rain. This is going to be very brief, shouldn't be too impactful. In fact, most of the rain is going to fall while you're at work tomorrow, but you can see how that develops with this brief area of rain getting through here. Should be fine by evening. So let's take a closer look. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. You can see the high clouds increasing the rest of the day, but it's quiet. Temperature is going to struggle to hit 50 today. It is going to be on the cooler side. Tonight, clouds will start to increase. Clouds act kind of as a blanket, so they'll insulate us from getting too cold. So we should drop upper 30s, low 40s ought to do it, not too bad. And then notice the clouds for your Friday morning commute, but we're dry tomorrow morning. That's key. Rain will arrive sometime right around now, about 24 hours from now. We'll deal with some on and off showers around here. Could have some embedded downpours, but then it's out by evening. That's the good news for your Friday evening plans. We got Friday night football, playoffs obviously as well. And then heading on to Saturday, just some lingering low clouds for some. We'll peek into some sunshine in spots. Can't rule out a stray shower, but we're quiet on Saturday. In terms of rainfall, not a ton coming our way. Should be fairly light as this will be a progressive system. All right, then we talk weather impact alerts. Sunday, everything gets going. Monday, Tuesday, we have weather impact alerts for the snow. This has been well advertised. This should not be a surprise to you. Our forecast, in fact, has not changed all week. It's been very consistent. There have been no surprises with the model runs with this, as we're expecting rain to move in Sunday, and that rain's going to get colder and colder hour by hour, all right? And by evening, it's going to start to mix with some wet snow. And then we should change over to mainly snow on Monday as that cold air really entrenches itself over the eastern U.S., and it becomes a lake effect event later Monday into Tuesday. You know how lake effect goes. Some of these early season lake effect events can be decent as well. There's your lingering shower chance Saturday, otherwise quiet. Rain comes in Sunday, turns colder with this wind racing out of the north Sunday afternoon and evening. And look at the snow changing over across the Great Lakes. That changeover continues north to south. And in terms of setup, it's still going to be kind of determined on the models, but we're going to see decent lake effect bands. We may have a fetch coming off Lake Huron, which is a big deal. We could get a pretty decent band of snow in here sometime Monday. Area-wide, we would get some snow, but it'd be the snow belt that would pick up the main amount of total here in terms of snow accumulation. That would linger into Tuesday before pulling on out. Still some discrepancies on the models in terms of how this plans out, but just know that those accumulations will likely be highest in the primary snow belt. All right, it's going to be snowy around here as we go on into, well, the Monday and Tuesday timeframe. Union Hill Mortgage 10-day forecast, you can see that we've got the cold air, 30s for highs Monday, Tuesday, wind chills in the teens. We will get out of this quickly, though. By Wednesday, I'm expecting us to be around 51. So 2-day stint with winter, and then we could say goodbye to it for a little bit. We'll go back to fall, but certainly a sign of things to come.